Yo, what is going on, boys? It's your boy Asian Sensation here. Today, we are doing a post commentary of some really old footage, something I haven't watched in probably like 3 or 4 months. So this is something that will kind of be basically like a live viewing party, I guess you could call it. I don't really know, but basically, we're just looking at some old footage I saved because it was pretty good from what I remember. So. I didn't want to have it go to waste, and I didn't want to just put background or just put music in the background. I actually want to kind of commentate and show my input on the games. So here we are. We're playing the number one ranked player of the week. I don't know when this was, but I only have 1,100 wins at this point, so it was a long ass time ago. Um, so yeah, this should be good content. It's old school. BFB Coliseum, fantastic. I kind of wish they still brought old school into the rotation. It'd be nice if they had that as the temporary club and just make Tier Zero its own arena. That would be nice. Someone commented like the perfect comment. It was like, it's pretty sad that Ninja Kiwi has what was it? Has a club game mode for what used to be the regular game, meaning the Tier Zero arena. Like that was what the game was. Now it's a temporary club. Like what? Kind of whack, man. Kind of whack. All right. So, we're playing 69% Savage Boy. We're both going Cobra, which is kind of surprising. I get up my mortar. He actually goes for attack instead. So I guarantee you at this point we know we both have the same exact loadout. And Cobra versus Cobra is very rare. It almost never happens, to be honest. At least when I play, it's like almost never Cobra versus Cobra. So this is kind of interesting. So I'm just going to play it out how I normally would. But at this point, I'm kind of thinking, oh, it's most definitely going to go around 20 plus. So we'll see what happens. But I honestly don't remember what happens this game. So this is kind of good for me. I don't like knowing exactly what's going to happen, you know? Okay. So, 69% Savage Boy. He's just been sending pinks now rather than actually ecoing. And I'm doing the same. I have 3 wired funds, about to get my 4th up. He only has 2. And now he goes back to max ecoing. So we can see we're kind of playing it a little differently. I'm focusing slightly more on my Cobras than he is at the moment. And I also have cheaper defense by just having one mortar, $750 tower, whereas he has a blade shooter, which is like, who knows, I don't know, 1,300 or something like that. So I'm going to need a Bernie stuff for around 6 for blacks and greens. So there you can see I get it up right as he sends blacks, and that should handle. I have all my Cobras set to target strong. So they'll rip apart 2 layers of the black balloons, and then my mortar should clear everything else up. You can see we're no lives losing all of the blacks he's sending our way, so we're chilling. Now I'm just back to max ecoing. Our eco's kind of trash, but I mean, we're getting 320 every round from those Cobras, so that's not too terrible. And I'm starting to get up my blade shooter, attack shooter, whatever you want to call it, right about now. And so yeah, for round 8, all we're going to really need, I'm not going to really need anything other than a blade shooter. And that's only if he sends a ton of yellows or some regen stuff at us, but we're chilling. So I'm starting to get that blade shooter up. I'm saving a little bit. You can see I have just enough to get up a blade shooter if he rushes, 600. And there it is, the rush, and I just get up my blade shooter, and we should be just fine against that. Big chillin'. All right, so Ariko 454. Could be worse. Could be worse. It's not terrible. I mean, you don't really need to focus too much on eco when you're going Cobra, in my opinion. Just because it won't really go late game more times than not. So I'm at roughly 500 eco. Getting a bunch of Cobras now. So now I'm going to really focus on getting up Cobra. Since these next few rounds are really quick, eco's not going to be as important as getting up farms. I guess I call it a Cobra farm. What I'm referring to as is the 1-0 Cobra. So he's face palming. I don't know why. I don't know what I did. He said unlucky. I don't know what happened. I wasn't paying attention, I guess. Okay, so we got up our signal flare. So he could still sneak by like camo pinks. Oh, there it is. Wow. And I guess I'm BMing him. So yeah, we're fine. Only if they were balloon boosted, but it's old school, so we can't balloon boost. Totally fine against that. We got 3 spectators here. Again, this is us playing the number 1 ranked player of the week. Prestige and global, so Intense stuff, man. So now I'm guessing around 15 is usually when people start to balloon adjustment at the earliest, but he's starting around 14. So I'm going to need to move my mortar up top so it actually hits the AI earlier than later so I don't die. All right. So I looks like I'm balloon adjusting him as well. So yeah, this is a very, very similar game. Just looking at our defenses, it's almost identical. Our ecos are probably very similar. Um, yeah, we're both just balloon adjusting. So now right here, I would maybe try to save up and send him a lead rush for this next round. So we'll see if that's what I do. Yep, it looks like I'm going to do that. I think. Yep, there's the leads. So this should put a lot of pressure on him. Should force a maelstrom at the minimum. So I say see ya. And let's see what he does. I'm leaking a little bit, but I think he might be... No, I think he's good. He leaked down. We're at identical live count. Oh, not anymore. So he's down to about 50 lives. I'm chilling over here. So I'm not really worried about anything until like round 20 BFBs. That's when I'm gonna have to get up a misdirection. But yeah, we both have about the same amount of balloon adjustments. Yeah, just about. I might have a little more. I don't really want to count, but it's round 18. He's going for a lead rush. Good rush on his part. I get up another mortar. I sell a bunch of stuff, and I have to maelstrom. I don't know if I had to do that. Is he dead? He might have just died. Yeah, he just died AI. Wow. So the number 1 ranked player goes down to balloon adjustment AI. 69% Savage Boy. I want a rematch. Tell him oops. Yeah, that's a face palm. Feels bad. Alright, so now we go into the next game here. See what we got. See what we got. Cat Babe. Alright. I remember this being a pretty good game, not gonna lie. I think this is the best game of the video right here. So Cat Babe doesn't look too good at first glance. Not the best record, but medallion count wise, on the prestige, not terrible, so should get a decent game. So we get Swamp, and it's old school, and I don't know why I did this, but I go some weird layout if I remember right. I think I eco. So let's see what I choose here. I go Heli Boomer Ice. Like, what kind of loadout is that? But we're going to try it out. So I guess I'm swagging on him. So we'll see what Cat Babe brings as a loadout. This is definitely a pretty good heli map. You can fit a ton of them. And the map is just good for helis in general. With all the little tiny bends, you know. So I start with a heli. I want to end this round as fast as possible as well. And then I'll put it on the bottom left. Yep. I know. So now is when I want to make... Oh, shit. Okay. Now is when I want to make the rounds longer. So that's what we're doing here. I hope this commentary doesn't get off pace here. So, alright. Oh, Siri just... So now, Cat Babe has heli as well. Not too big of a surprise. I'm getting up a ice here. And that'll help stall the round, make it a little longer as well. I don't really necessarily have to get up a snap freeze. So yeah, he was ecoing kind of hard, which kind of surprised me. It's like round 3. You should be farming. He still doesn't even have a 1-0 farm up yet, which is kind of surprising. But yeah, I'm just ecoing. I'm at 300, going into round 4. That's where you want to be. It's really hard to get any higher than that without any sort of powers. So yeah, he has a quad darts. He still has not upgraded that farm. I think that's why I'm facepalming him. But I don't know what Cat Babe is trying to do over there. I think she's finally, he or she, I don't really know. Okay, they just got up the 1-0 farm. And yeah, we should be able to get, oh wow. Okay, so yeah, he definitely forgot that he had a 0-0 farm instead of a 1-0 at that point. So he's sending pinks. We should be okay against that with what we have right now. We're going to be big chilling. Yep, we're no lives lost in that. Easy. So now, this next round, he's going to struggle to round 6, but he pulls out Boomer. So he went heli farm Boomer. So obviously we know we have the late game advantage. If he would have had Ice, he would have had the late game advantage. But, and he just goes for a Bionic. That's really mind-boggling. That's not a good bionic spot. He's going to leak a ton to these blacks with that bad bionic spot. So we'll see what he opposite ends up doing here. So, yep, here comes the leaks, and he just gets up another Heli. So not the best play on his part. Not calculated at all. But he should be okay now for a while. All right. So I'm going to go to about 600 eco probably and then call it good. That's what I would do in this situation. Then I would focus on getting up defense. But for round 8, all I'm going to really need is another ice probably and a quad darts. And that's big chillin'. So yeah, we're going up to about 600 eco. I'm guessing that's what I'll do is just send. Okay, 615. Call it there. 618. Oh shit. Getting greedy out here. So yeah, I guess I'm ecoing pretty damn hard. 642 looks like the number we're going to call it at. So he has 2 plantations. Nice, nice, nice. I got to piss really bad, boys, not going to lie. But we're going to have to go for a while. Okay. So, round 10. I'm just saving up money. I'll probably get up a Razor Rotors here for camo lead detection. I would assume. And then probably get up a Bionic. And then call it good. So we'll see what I end up doing. Because in reality, if he all-outs me around 13, I should have enough for like a Shards and a Turbo. So we'd be fine. Oh, we'd have about that much, yeah. So I don't know what his plan is here. I'm kind of getting ready for an all-out. Just kind of baiting the rush, but nothing coming our way. So I'm actually going to go for 2 rotors. And I don't really know if that's the move, but whatever. Too late now. So yeah, we got 2 Razor Rotors. Rotors are really good on this map, but if he all-outed us right now, it'd be tough. I'd have to get up a turbo, and I'd have to sell both my helis in order to afford that. And even then, I wouldn't defend an all-out. So I don't know what I was thinking here, but nonetheless, he didn't rush, so that's good. That is good for us, boys. So now, 750 eco round 15. Could be better, could be worse. Not terrible. It's round 16. I can't really get it. He has really good defense. Like, not gonna lie, his defense is solid. A Bionic and a Rotors is a very good combo. Allows the user to farm pretty well because you only have 2 towers, but it'll handle everything until Moabs and Fast Cool and Ceramics. So it's good for him. So we're at 850 eco. He's about to get up a BIA with Heli Farm Boomer. I don't know if that's the play. I'm gonna be real with you boys. I don't think that's the play. If you go Heli Farm Boomer, you should go for facilities, in my opinion. Right off the bat. So yeah, I'm just max ecoing right now. I don't give a fuck. Which again is probably not the right play, because if he all-outed me right now with Moabs and Fast Cool and Ceramics, like, I don't know how it would go for us, boys. It would not go very well. Or if he followed up with all-out rainbows, like, we'd be GG. But I'm kind of foreseeing a rush here. Definitely a BFB next round, so I need to get ready for that. So my thoughts are to, we'll see what I do actually. I'm curious. So the ice shards on this map, in that spot, is spectacular. Like, it can shred a Moab when the AI balloons come out, because the more balloons that are being popped by the shards, if a Moab's in that, like, area, while there's a bunch of balloons there, it just makes the ice shards 10 times better, obviously. So that shard sells for what, like 5k, and that rotor sells for like 3k. So I need like 6k saved up to afford a Apache, I think. Oh no, okay, never mind. Those sell for like 9k combined, so I need like 5k, and then we can afford it. So I think that's what I'm thinking. Yup. Chilling. Until then. Okay, so now I'm just sending some kind of space eco. He went for an Apache, which really was unnecessary, man. Like, I'm not going to send you a BFB. Or I didn't send you a BFB. You didn't need to get up that much defense. Because now you're fine to like around 32 AI. LOL. So, a little bit of an over defend on his part. I'm just going back to max ecoing for the most part. It's round 21. He hasn't farmed in a while, but obviously that's because he got up an Apache. And now, it's round 22. Could be an all-out coming. We'll see. I don't have much defense. I really don't. I really don't. So he just sold a turbocharge. So that might mean he's rushing us right now. We'll see, though. Maybe not. Maybe not. All right. Oh, there's the Oh my God rush. Is this going to turn into an all-outs? I get up an Apache immediately. So now I'm thinking, oh shit, bro. I might have to counter because he's going to be all-outing. He just sold his farm. So what do, boys? What do? I sent him 2 BFBs. Since there are no boosts and he doesn't have ice, it's going to be really tough to fend for him. So we'll see what he does. He ends up taking down the first BFB somewhat well. But now, just look at the gameplay. I get up an Arctic Wind. I have no money. I'm literally just relying on the Arctic Wind and him to die here. So you can see the BFBs turn into Moabs. Shit ton of Moabs. And super intense. And then here we see Cat Babe goes down to all the ceramics. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Remember, drop a like, subscribe, and see you next one. Peace.